Hello and welcome to Carecraft Season 1. I believe this is episode 7. Anyways, today is the actual thing that I planned for episode 6. I'm getting villagers. I need to start setting up inventory for my swamp books, and I definitely need mending on all my gear tools. Anyways, here's the episode goals. Get the villagers with help. I already talked to the person that supplied me the villagers. We came up with a deal. I have a villager breeding station set up. I'll show you in a little bit. And then I need to get the bleachers in the circus while I'm breeding up. Bonus goals for this episode: start trading with the villagers and sheep farm storage. And what the? Who put this here? Eat a cake. Someone must have hid a cake around my area. Anyways, when I find it, I'll record it. Anyways, let's get started.
So, first time lapse of 3 in this video alone. I'm sorry about that. Still recovering. And I'm also so sorry about getting this video out late. I've been dealing with a lot of in real life stuff, and that stuff has to come first. The first bit I wanted to knock out in this video was getting the villager breeder in, and I'll explain more about the villager breeder after this time lapse.
So, my replay mod didn't finish recording me making this building because, well, I had other things I had to get done. Anyways, simple build. It's literally a farmer villager. The guy he or she's supposed to actually breed with. You could have 2 farmer villagers. It could double the crop area. It's not that bad. Some sort of crop. I prefer either carrots or potatoes because they're easier to have them breed with, and it doesn't completely fill up their inventory. And then a row of beds back here with lighting and what looks like a spot they could walk right across. These trapdoors block them off. Babies drop down here. Whoop. And, well, I had a whole bit of mine carts going back and forth just to get the babies in control and so that it'd be easy to transport them over.
So, second thing for me to knock out in this video in the form of a time lapse was to make a super smelter. This is your standard super smelter with hopper minecarts delivering the fuel and items to be cooked. The only thing that really bugs me is the one in the corner on the left hand side tends to pull more items than others, so I have to keep an eye on that. There's also from time to time where items to be smelted will end up in the fuel cart, which will end up in the fuel hoppers as well. So I need to keep an eye on that. Anyways, I did this so that I had to wait for villagers to breed up, and it was just something to do. I need a lot of stone really, really fast, and I had a lot of cobblestone. Now, on our server, I somehow convinced a lot of people that the lava source game rule should be turned to true, and my reasoning is solid. The dripstone lava farms tend to cause some lags. We had some complaints about it in the past. We've been limited down to 10 dripstone points for one of these farms, and I usually don't know how much lag, but because I tend to build in the middle of nowhere, but I want to make sure that we keep the server running smoothly. And by building in the middle of nowhere, I mean an industrial district. I'll be doing that too this season. Actually, it's coming up in the next couple of videos.
I just logged on for the day, and somebody told me I had some sales. Made this little pop-up for while I get things all sorted out, and apparently it was successful. So let's check out how many sales we got. Oh my god. Every bit of obsidian sold out. I priced it pretty reasonable. I'm going to take it. That is 27 diamonds for not even 3 days of this shopping. That just means I have to go to the end later today. Anyways, back to what I was doing.
Welcome to Time Lapse 3. Yeah, I had a whole hall already constructed. I'd started moving villagers in and everything. And, well, they didn't want to take the job, so had to tear down and start all new, all over again. I decided to make it simple, make sure that they couldn't really escape, but still had access to their job locks. The corners were hard, though. I have to admit that part. The corners were hard. I didn't know how to exactly do it while making it look right, but I got it done. A lot of these time lapses are quite evident that it's going to be dead quiet for me otherwise. So if anybody has an idea for Q&A questions so I can fill up some of these time lapses with a passion of mine, let me know. Okay, so I miscounted 4 time lapses this video. Anyways, I'm clearing the way for a simple 2 tall flower farm. It's literally bone meal dispensed onto the 2 tall flowers, which you'll drop into a hopper minecart. And it actually works on both Bedrock and Java. You'll see the circuitry coming up here in a little bit. I believe I have it appearing in the lower left corner, as that is not being used for much space otherwise. Anyways, it literally is the same circuitry, just mirrored from each other. Here I'm demoing how the farm works. Literally what you do is put a whole bunch of bone meal into the barrels that go into the dispensers, and it'll feed off onto the flowers, which will then basically duplicate, and you'll have a output roll of the same amount of flowers that you put the bone meal in for. It's noisy, but it has an automatic shut off. If there's no bone meal in the system, there's nothing going on.
Alright, so villagers are all in. Made a few changes. I went and purchased some frog lights to start making somewhat of a path in here to get to the villagers. I believe I maxed out all the trades. There might be a few here and there that aren't maxed out completely, but let me show you what we've got. Alright, so one whole section of Fletchers, total of 16. So what I did is put up signs that detail the last trade. There are like 5 of these crossbow ones. I might be replacing them in the future, but we got Poison, we got Turtle Master, we have Poison 2, Instant Damage 2, Weaving, which is one of those new potion effects that have the cobwebs. It's crossbow. And to get down here, we have another crossbow, we have Weakness, we have Slowness, a Night Vision arrow, regular instant damage, another regular instant damage, and an instant health. I didn't write signs for these guys because there was no point. Over here we have farmers, librarians for the most part, and then one weaver, one shepherd, and stonemasons. So we have signs with their book trades, and for the ones that have really good deals for, like, this one has like 12 Curse of Vanishing book. I put a little asterisk next to the trade. This one's mending is really good, actually, 10. And then, like, just put down all the books that we needed there. And then some not really good trades down here. This one obviously isn't all the way, but it's getting there. And then we got a couple of cartographers. We got a couple clerics. Normally I would fill up more clerics and more cartographers, but not really needed this season. Then over here we have a couple of fishermen, and then I have a plains librarian here. I have another really good mending over here. So I have at least 2 people to get 2 of them to get mending off of. And then we got the weaponsmith. We have armorer. We have a couple butchers. Then we have toolsmiths, because, well, Space Maiden and I go through a lot of tools. Most of them are filled out. Most of them are completely taken care of. So, at least there's that. Now, there's one more thing I want to do before I close out the episode. And because I have started with villagers, I've started actually being able to stock the couple things that we need to stock in the ship, pop-up tent. I figured the other books can come by the time shopping district is fully done. But mending was stocked in the ship already. So, my last obsidian restock, I also stocked up an ender chest. Let's see what we got for profits today. Ooh! 8 on those. Let's see. Let's see. 8, 26. Got 8. Done. Yes, I've been checking this shop stock quite often. Ender chests. Sold out. I guess I have to go to the end again. We have 7. So 8, 26, 7. Temporarily out of stock. Alright. There's the big one. Mending books. Looks like I got a total of 4. It's 2 diamonds per book. So, mending. 8, 6, 8. So I have an agreement with the person who provided me the villagers to start with, that she gets 25% of my profit. So I need to give her 4 diamonds right now. Or wait, no. I need to give her 2 diamonds to start with, and then whenever I sell another book, she can get another diamond. Also, yes, someone did deliver a cake to the service. They left it out in plain sight. It took me a while to find it. I'm going to have to postpone eating said cake until next episode, because hold on. There. 1. I'm going to have to postpone eating the rest until next episode. But yes, eating the cake. And I know what it's about. I'll explain next episode. So I didn't get to the sheep farm storage this episode. This episode's probably going to be running pretty long as it is. But for now, that is it for this episode. Y'all have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!